Testing, testing, check 1, 2, testing, testing. Check 1, 2, here at North Turramurra Recreation Area. Kick off the NPL Women's New South Wales season. Testing, we all good, where are we at? Fantastic.
Every time I'm here, like 60% of the games I've had here, it's been pouring, and I've just been out in the open.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another season of the NPL Women's New South Wales competition. We come to you from North Turramurra Recreation Area to kick off the 2026 season 175 days after we left it in 2025, which saw Bulls FC Academy crowned champions, winning 4-3 over up here at Leichhardt. It is the Northern Tigers versus the Gladesville Ravens here in Sydney's north on a very muggy, very humid day here at North Turramurra Recreation Area. My name is Paletti, and it's an absolute honour to be calling the of the 2026 NPL Women's New South Wales season. This is real football, homegrown. We'll take it through the starting lineups first. For the Northern Tigers, in goals, it's number 1, Anna Norton. Number 4 is Isabella Keach. Number 6 and captain is Shadeen Evans. Number 9 is Ellie Head. Number 10 is Charlotte Mortlock. Number 11 is Lily McMahon. Number 14 is Beth Bernardi. Number 15 is Rosie Ewan. Number 17 is Chloe Willandau. Number 19 is Tegan Douglas. Number 23 is Tanae Morris, rounding out the starting sides. Rounding out the starting side, I should say. On the substitutes bench, it's number 7, Bo Burton. Number 12, Olivia Cartwright. Number 13 is Piper Cosgrove. Number 20 is Jada Taylor. Number 21 is Nicolette Dominikovic. Number 37 is Sophie Watson. And 99 and reserve goalkeeper is Olivia Riddell. On the Gladesville Ravens side of things, in goals, it's number 1, Eliza Coleman. Number 4 is Keisha Allen. Number 5 is Keiko Tanaka. Number 6 is Gisela Pepino. Number 10 is Hannah McNulty. Number 11 is Morgan Roberts. Number 12 is Angelina Scarmadella. Number 14 is Teal Kilbride. Number 19 is Lena Karmas. Number 36 is Laura Murtagh. And number 39 is Miku Sanaga. On the substitutes bench, it's number 7, Cora Villa. Number 15 is Harriet Johnson. Number 17 is Kaylee Shannon. Number 18 is Michaela Kent. Number 21 is Natalie Sproul. And number 42 is Althea Levy. As the two sides make their way on to the ground for the customary pre-match lineups, as we get ready to kick off another season of fantastic football. 2 NPL Women's New South Wales games today, this being the first, and kicking off at 3 p.m. It is NWS Spirit hosting Sydney Olympic at the Arctic Circle. But we're here at North Turramurra Recreation Area. So cool breeze starts to come across, which is nice. Still quite muggy, quite hot as well. Just very uncomfortable conditions, and so the players need to look after themselves throughout this contest. It's an absolute pleasure to have your company wherever you're tuning in from. For Northern Tigers, who finished 9th last season, they are being led by a new coach, not because of poor performance, but because of a domino effect around Australian football. And it has seen last season, assistant coach here at the club for a couple of years, Finn Garrity, step into the head coaching role at just 23 years of age. An absolute achievement and a half for Finn Garrity. And he'll be hoping to get the Northern Tigers to the finals this season. Was assistant coach for their Sapphire Cup win in 2024. And so, if there's anyone who knows what it would mean to bring a trophy to the Northern Tigers, it is Finn Garrity. Well, for Lauren Phelps, as we have kickoff here to start the season. For Lauren Phelps, she's back for another season after an 8th place finish last year. We're hoping to get the Gladesville Ravens further up the ladder as well. Here's Rosie Ewan on the ball. Gets loses possession. They're trapped in midfield. Beth Bernardi moves it on, immediately finds Ellie Head. It's coming down the right to the captain, Shadeen Evans, and we're off to the races here. Nice and early, Shadeen Evans shoots. Saved by Eliza Coleman. will send it long. It'll be intercepted by Bernardi just inside the attacking half. Gladesville running from right to left in the all blue kit with white trim and black socks. The Northern Tigers in the home white with green stripes, black shorts and white socks. Here's Ellie Head. Gets the pass away. There's Kiko Tanaka. Passes it off down the far side. Looking to go forward are the Gladesville Ravens, and they could be on here as well. And no troubles there for Anna Norton in goals. Both sides with one shot. And both keepers claiming the ball with relative ease. There's a little bit of a feeling out process here between the two sides. A little bit end-to-end to start, but still very much a work your way into the new season. That one takes a bounce. We sent forward by Miku Sanaga. Or Keisha Allen moves it on to Gisela Pepino. Is not able to keep possession. Bernardi passes it out to a teammate here on the near side. Shadeen Evans. It's Rosie Ewan who passed it to Shadeen Evans. He'll go out off Evans for a throw. Rosie Ewan will keep that one in play. She'll send it back to Norton, who'll launch it long. Brought down by Laura Murtagh. And the Northern Tigers look to shift it out onto the left wing now. Trying to settle it down. Coming here to, I believe that's Charlotte Mortlock there. Passing it across to a teammate. Looking to launch Shadeen Evans. Here on the right. Evans doesn't get there first. Will be a throw in. Great defensive effort there by Keisha Allen. Rosie Ewan who take the throw. Finds Shadeen Evans who brings it down. Evans sends it in on the inside. Beth Bernardi picks it up. She'll win her side a corner. And it'll go out off Gisela Pepino. And that is the first corner of the game. No one's rushing across to take it. And it will be the former Newcastle Jets player Chloe Willandau to take the corner. Part of the emerging Jets setup as well, so very familiar with this league. She'll whip the corner in. Scarmadella not quite able to clear it. Under pressure. And will be put behind for another corner. So, two corners in quick succession here for the home side. Whilst the Newcastle Jets playing in the Football New South Wales League One Women's competition this season after relegation last year. Underwent the rebrand last year as a change of the structures in the competitions from the emerging Jets to the Newcastle Jets. As this ball is headed in. Charlotte Mortlock taking the corner this time, not Chloe Willandau, which is, I mean, it's, different people taking corners. The same corner. It's not something you see all that often in football. There's a save here by Eliza Coleman. Launches that one high up in the air. As Morgan Roberts moves it in on the middle, or towards the middle, it's Bernardi there, tries to move it forward to Mortlock. Mortlock brings it down, gets it away. And Shadeen Evans is calling for it. Instead, Willandow tried to go towards Ellie Head. Wasn't quite able to do so. Coleman going long again, headed forward there by Teal Kilbride. Not able to be kept in and chased down by Pepino. Northern Tigers throw. Rosie Ewan goes to Ellie Head, who heads it on. Gisella Pepino in a battle there with Bernardi. The Northern Tigers come away with it. Here's Willandow. Goes long, trying for the crossfield play there, looking for Tanae Morris. Northern Tigers stay on the attack. Here's Morris. Trying to get around Scarmadella, isn't able to do so. Scarmadella attempts to clear it. It will go out for a throw. We pushed a little bit further back. As Lily McMahon throws it in, looking for Ellie Head. Morris heads it forward. And there's going to be a handball called against the Tigers. So a chance here for the visitors, the Gladesville Ravens, to get themselves out of their defensive end after absorbing a little bit of pressure. As the ball sent forward into the Tigers' attacking half, Laura Murtagh not able to find a teammate at that time of asking. Here's Rosie Ewan. Not able to keep it in. And she'll run through the Gladesville bench. And all the players settled there. And work our way back into position, waiting for the throw to take place. So we are 8.5 minutes gone. We are still scoreless. Keisha Allen. Long throw. It's going to go out off Pepino. Wasn't quite able to control it. Rosie Ewan. Send it to Head. Who hits the turf. No call from the referee. And it's going to be another Tigers throw. It will once again be taken by Rosie Ewan, who is celebrating her 15th season as a Northern Tigers player. A decade and a half here at the club. It's one of those facts that just doesn't seem quite right, but it is. She'll throw it in to Shadeen Evans. As mentioned, is wearing the captain's armband today. It's a pink armband with the black C on it. Here comes Morgan Roberts. One's out for a Gladesville throw in there on the far side. As the throw comes in, it's not able to be kept in. And that's going out for a Gladesville corner. And it's going to be Kiko Tanaka, who makes her way across to take it there on the far side. Two back for Gladesville, one for the Northern Tigers. So it is Ellie Head and Angelina Scarmadella for their respective sides on the halfway line as that as a free kick is awarded for a foul of the Northern Tigers. And I was going to say, and then the player between the two packs for Gladesville to help prevent the counter-attack was former Northern Tigers player Hannah McNulty, who lifted silverware with the club in 2024 in that Sapphire Cup win. A long-time member here of the Northern Tigers. Went to RPL Leichhardt last season. Didn't quite get the first grade game time that she was after. And has made the move in the off-season to the Gladesville Ravens. As the throw comes in for the Ravens, that's a shot going wide. And it will be a goal kick. The weather starts to turn a little bit. The breeze picking up just a touch. And grey clouds surrounding the ground. As Ewan goes, passes it along to Charlotte Mortlock. Referee says play on. And Shadeen Evans tries to get it away to Mortlock. Tanaka gets there first. Allen and Evans battling for the ball, and Evans gives away the foul. Keisha Allen taking a second or two to get up. Looks like she's landed a little bit tough there on that right side of her body, just shaking it out before she gets back to her feet. And she's just going to walk it off, shake her arms out, and it will be Kiko Tanaka. As a certain pop music artist might say, Keisha Allen is just going to shake it off, and we'll get right back into it. As the Northern Tigers trying to get the ball out of this middle third of the pitch. Beth Bernardi heads it forward. I don't know how much she knew about, it being headed away, but she's got on it. Here's Tanae Morris. Gets it back to Landau. Pass takes a deflection. Cleared away by Tanaka. Will bounce. And that will be a Gladesville throw. As that ball rolls onto the cricket field behind the fencing. We picked up there by a young lad. We've got another ball in the meantime and back underway. Will be a Northern Tigers throw. And the line looking for Ellie Head. Kusanaga not quite able to get it away. Here's Chloe Landau. Pass in towards the middle there. I'll go across to centre backs there. Isabella Keach and Tegan Douglas. Down the line. The pass will come all the way back to Eliza Coleman. Laura Murtagh and Shadeen Evans wrestling for the ball there. We have Northern Tigers throw. Lena Karmas delivering instructions to her teammates as she goes around again for another season. And Helena Karmas with a storied history in Australian football. Oh, that one's cleared out. It gets collected by the fence before it comes up to us here on the NTRA Hill. Yeah, if I was to list all the achievements of Lena Karmas in her storied career in Australian football, we'd be here well past the final whistle at full time. An absolutely decorated player, and it's fantastic to see her going around again for another season. Here's Rosa Ewan, Shadeen Evans, Charlotte Mortlock crossing it in, looking for the far post, headed up by Tanae Morris, and over the crossbar. And it will be a goal kick as we wait for another ball. Someone will have to go chasing for that one on the little warm-up pitch there behind the goals. Motard gets it forward for the Northern Tigers, win it back. Shadeen Evans keeps that one in play after overrunning the pass, which I don't think she was expecting. I think she was expecting a through ball there from Ellie Head, former Watford player in the National League in England. Here's Lena Karmas. Gets the pass away to Morgan Roberts on the far side. Roberts underhits the pass that was intended for Angelina Scarmadella. Will win it back though. Scarmadella puts the cross into the middle looking for Karmas. It'll fall to Laura Murtagh. Not quite able to get a shot away. Cleared now. Shadeen Evans waits for it to arrive, and it's going to be a free kick. Won by Evans. Referee did look to play advantage for a second or two before realising that it should probably come back for the free kick, in her opinion. As the free kick goes long, here's Hannah McNulty, passing it back to Keiko Tanaka. As Tegan Douglas underhits that pass, and Gisela Pepino's got options. Pepino shoots herself. Saved by Norton. Lena Karmas shakes her head in frustration. Arms raised. It was a perfect 2-on-1 opportunity. And Gisela Pepino opted to shoot first instead of passing it off to Karmas, who would have had an open net to go into. As we hit the 20th minute of game time, we are still scoreless. We were moments away from the opener. And I certainly think that might be part of next week's review session for the Gladesville Ravens. They had a golden opportunity there to open the scoring. Anna Norton goes to Isabella Cage. Cage looking to send the long ball through for Shadeen Evans. Bernardi will pick it up. Here's Mortlock. Goes to Evans. Tried to play that through to the overlapping Rosie Ewan. They'll reset through Cage, still in the attacking half. Goes to Lily McMahon. He gets it away to Tanae Morris. Back to Beth Bernardi, who taps it on. Pass comes out to Evans here from Mortlock. Evans cross. Allen gets a foot to it. And it will be Coleman to pick it up. As Coleman goes long. And it might be immediately back under, having to make a save, although Miku Sanaga might have something to say about that. Here's Ellie McMahon, former Central Coast Mariner. Got her move under their former coach, Emily Husband. His appointment as assistant coach of the Matildas led to the coaching merry-go-round, which is how Finn Garrity has ended up in the role here at the Northern Tigers. As Ellie Head hits the deck, referee says no foul. Here's Bernardi. Finds Rosie Ewan. As Gisela Pepino trips over the ball in midfield. Referees awarded a free kick. Thinks there was a foul in there. But yeah, so the coaching merry-go-round. So Joe Montemuro gets appointed as coach of the Matildas, who are, of course, currently competing in the Women's Asian Cup taking place in Australia. And they'll face South Korea tomorrow, where the winner will top the group heading into the knockouts as the cross comes in. It's going to be cleared away. Back into midfield. Here's McNulty. Here's Murtagh. Tanaka looking for Sunaga, who keeps it in. And it'll go out for a goal kick. So, Joe Montemuro's appointment. He brings Emily Husband in to be his assistant. From cooling break here at North Turramurra, halfway through the first half. Emily Husband's appointment as Matilda's assistant coach means that the Central Coast Mariners need a new coach. That goes to Corey Babington, who was part of the Future Matildas program. So he has to leave that role to go to the Central Coast, which means his replacement, the Future Matildas program, was former Northern Tigers coach Chris Wood. And therefore the Northern Tigers needed a new coach, and they turned to one of his assistants in Finn Garrity, a long-time coach here at the Northern Tigers. So yeah, there's a nice little flow chart there for you as to how Finn Garrity has ended up as coach here at North Turramurra Recreation Area. There's the hot and humid conditions in the cooling break here. So I'm going to take a second for hydration and we'll be back with you shortly. And we're back from the cooling break here. Round one of the NPL Women's New South Wales season for 2026. It's Paletti on the call here with you this afternoon from North Turramurra Recreation Area, where we are still scoreless. The best chance of the game. Actually, I'll hold that thought for a moment as the Northern Tigers move it forward, cleared away by Keiko Tanaka, who will send it, with the ball picked up by Lily McMahon. Sends it down the line. Ellie Head runs onto it. That's the pass away to Chloe Willandau, is looking for options. Goes backwards to Keach. He's got Ewan on the right. This is where she'll go. She'll put it into the box. It will go straight into the arms of Eliza Coleman. Yes, the best chance of the opening passage of play before the cooling break, coming just a couple of minutes before it. As Gisela Pepino picked the ball up in a very dangerous position. Northern Tigers having a 2-on-1 with Pepino and Lena Karmas. And the former Abia Leichhardt player opting to shoot first. As a free kick is awarded here to the home side. Long ball. Headed away. Not clear though. Willandau. Evans takes a touch, shoots, and that one ricochets out off of Keisha Allen. Has been getting into all the right positions today at North Taramara. On defense, here's Ewan. Threads it through, looking for Evans. Will go out for a goal kick. Keisha Allen doing enough to stop Evans from getting there. Coleman will go short to Tanaka. Sends it long. Ewan gets ahead of Lena Karmas, who once again a little bit frustrated, this time in an underhit pass. There's Laura Murtagh. Sends that one long. It's going to be a Tigers throw. Norton goes to Tegan Douglas. Sends it out to McMahon. Comes away with it. And that ball taking a touch on the way through for Tanae Morris. The Northern Tigers keep possession here for a moment. Here's Mortlock. Comes out to Ewan. Evans, Keisha Allen looking to shut down the attacking option for the right wing in Shane Evans. Did so successfully. Still on the attack though. Evans again has to try to get around Allen. Goes in towards the middle. Here's Mortlock. Not able to get the right touch on it the first time, and Pepino comes away with it. Who makes a point to show the open space that was available to Gisela Pepino. A free kick won here by the Gladesville Ravens. Elena Karmas again, just having some words there with Gisela Pepino. So try to get on the same page with each other, because it certainly seems like they're struggling at the moment. It's going to be a crucial partnership if the Gladesville Ravens are to walk away with 3 points here today. Here's Allen. Tanaka goes all the way back to Coleman. Send it straight back to Tanaka. Ball skips over her feet. She keeps it in though. Tanaka goes long. Here's McNulty at the base of midfield. Tanaka. Allen. It's on here for, I can't see which player that is. I think it was Miku Sanaga. He's not able to keep the ball. Here's Landau. Gets it away to Mortlock. Here's McNulty. Tanaka goes to Kilbride. Gladesville move it forward. That's going to be a free kick there, won by Scarmadella. Tanaka sends the free kick forward. Here's Allen, takes the shot, saved by Norton, but a free kick blown. So it would not have counted. Here's Elihad. Keisha Allen intercepts the pass intended for Evans. Ewan, the recipient of the Northern Tigers, winning the ball back as Morris tries to get it away. Referee says no foul. That draws some questions from the Northern Tigers bench here. And some of the Tigers faithful who have turned out here this afternoon to kick off the NPL women's season. Just a couple of drops of rain. Tanae Morris not quite able to get that shot away. Didn't quite sit right for her. Here's Bernardi. Morris will get a second chance. Heavy touch. Sees McNulty come away with it. Murtagh not able to get there first. Sanaga, a former MacArthur Rams player though, wins the ball back. Laura Murtagh just asking the question of the referee why she wasn't awarded the foul just then. But it might not matter because here's Gladesville into the box. And a pass doesn't quite meet its intended target in Gisela Pepino. It will be a goal kick to be taken by Anna Norton. He's going to shift everyone over to the left wing side of the field as the Northern Tigers are attacking it. And said she'll drive it straight up the middle. And Lena Karmas has got around the defender. Lena Karmas shoots. Tegan Douglas getting in the way there, blocking the shot. The KG veteran almost putting her side ahead. Referee, let's play go. Looked like she was trying to play advantage. Throw in for the Tigers. Cleared away by Ewan, only as far as Beth Bernardi, who passes it back to Norton, sends it long and out of play. As we enter the final 9 minutes before we enter stoppage time here in this first half, of which you'd imagine there will be at least 3, in part because of the cooling break. As that ball bounces through the legs there of Shadeen Evans. Allen finds Sanaga with the throw in. We'll go back to Allen. Tanaka will land out. Here's McNulty. Does get a touch to it. Has to recover. So get it away from Charlotte Mortlock. And that might be the first yellow card of the afternoon, and it is. Tanae Morris picking up the yellow card here in the 37th minute. All right, rather cynical foul there to try and stop a counter-attack from the visitors, the Gladesville Ravens. Steel Kilbride takes the ensuing free kick. Comes to Pepino, who sends it out onto the far side. Back into the middle. Lena Karmas gets ahead away. It's not cleared yet. Ewan. Allen trying to get it forward. Rosie Ewan has hit the deck and has not moved. Referee coming over. She's moving now. I think just battling for the ball there with Keisha Allen. Has hit the deck quite hard. Back to her feet now. And we'll get back underway with the drop ball shortly. Nana Norton helping just wipe some of the presumably grass, or the synthetic grass here at North Taramara out of the hair. Rosie Ewan, a little pat on the head as well, and Norton will pick up the drop ball as we get back underway. She sent it long. Here's Willandau. Here's Ellie Head. Isn't able to find a way past Teal Kilbride. Here's Lily McMahon. Douglas comes across to Keach. Long ball finds Evans, who heads it forward. The ball bounces awkwardly for Tanaka. He's in a battle there with Tanae Morris. Morris crosses it in, and it's immediately blocked out behind for a corner. That will be Charlotte Mortlock to come across and take it. Right foot, hand swinging corner, almost chipped onto the edge of the 18-yard box. Ball still very much up in the air as Sanaga goes tumbling over in a battle for the ball and will be awarded a free kick. As we enter the final 5 minutes of regulation here in the first half. Coleman trying to steal an extra 10 or so metres there with the pass, but the referee was having none of it. Here's Kilbride. Pepino, Sanaga. McMahon intercepts the pass. Well, give away a free kick there. As Sanaga tumbles to the deck once again. Just being given a little bit of a warning there by the referee to let the free kick take its course. So a few more drops of rain come down here at North Turramurra. So we are expecting storms later today in Sydney, hence the elevated humidity. As Mortlock sends it back to Norton, who puts it high up in the air. It's a free kick here. I'm not sure what for. Lena Karmas is having discussions with the referee. And she's going to receive a yellow card. So it's another player into the book here in the 42nd minute. So a yellow card apiece. You can only assume that that's been given for dissent. Given that the referee seemed keen to let the foul itself go. Look, I didn't see it, and I was keeping my eye on the ball, but the referee saw something. There's Ewan. Keach. He's not able to keep it in play. I will say the one advantage of a rare daytime kickoff here at North Turramurra on a Saturday afternoon in these conditions is the fact that we will know, one, partially by feeling it, but two, when the rain is getting heavy and might start to impact play by the fact that the cricket players on the far field behind us would be walking off the field in a rain delay, which hasn't happened yet. As that ball is won by McNulty. He gets it away to Scarmadella, who's got Laura Murtagh in behind. Murtagh tries to send it in to Lena Karmas. Isn't able to do so, and that will go out for a Northern Tigers goal kick. Norton is going to shift field over here to the near side this time, the attacking right flank for the Northern Tigers with this goal kick. Battle for it here on the near side. Ewan, Keach, launches it long. He'll be headed up there by Kilbride. Sanaga brings it down. Allen goes to Tanaka. Cross to Kilbride. The Northern Tigers just looking to carefully find their way forward here in the closing stages of the half. Here's Pepino for the Gladesville Ravens. Gets it away to Scarmadella on the far side. Back in. Take a touch on the way through. Pepino is not able to get the shot away. We'll send it out to Morgan Roberts there on the far side. Cross in. Blocked by McMahon. It'll come back to Roberts. Settles it down. Gets the pass in to Scarmadella. Mortlock, who's been everywhere today, sends it out for a throw-in. As the throw comes in. And we'll repeat the process. And while we're actually the throws come in, I'll come back to that thought in a second. Cleared away. Tanaka gets it away to Kilbride, who gets it down onto the far side there to Scarmadella. Tanaka trying to control it. Wasn't able to do so. Beth Bernardi puts it out for a throw. Here's a Gladesville throw in. And we'll repeat the process just a little bit further down the pitch for the visitors. As the throw comes in. Into stoppage time. About a minute, 90 seconds or so gone. So you'd imagine a minimum of another 90 seconds. Shane Evans will leave that ball off there to Ewan, who puts it in to the middle, claimed by Coleman, who gets there to claim it on the full. Telling Tanaka to leave it. As we got on the field behind us, left arm coming in over the wicket. Hook shot, be caught by the keeper. So there's a wicket over on the cricket field behind us as that's half time here at North Turramurra Recreation Area. And we are scoreless at the end of the first half of play. It is the Northern Tigers 0, Gladesville Ravens 0. We'll take a break here from North Turramurra Recreation Area in round 1 of the NPL Women's New South Wales season. We'll be back in about 14 minutes' time to bring you the second half. towards the back end of the game. But it should be good now for the most part. It's only 74% in Queensland right now. I just came back from here.
Good luck tomorrow. I'm feeling...
Well, that was one thing.
Yeah.
Just dripping sweat.
Yeah. Let me know when we're good to go. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back here once again to North Taramara Recreation Area as we are moments away from the second half of this opening round NPL Women's New South Wales matchup. Just a little around the grounds update. The other game today is kicked off at 3 p.m, half an hour after we did here at North Taramara. As we get back underway between NWS Spirit and Sydney Olympic. That game locked at 1 goal apiece in the 38th minute. Game taking place at the Arctic Circle. As the two sides here have swapped ends. The Northern Tigers running from right to left on your screen in the white kit with green striping, black shorts and white socks. While from left to right, it's the Gladesville Ravens in the all blue kit with black socks and white trim. As the humidity here creating some testing conditions, 30 degrees at North Turramurra and 64% humidity. And, we do apologise for the person walking in front of the camera there who decided to make an obscene gesture. If he was caught on camera, we do apologise. As the Northern Tigers looking to move it along through Charlotte Mortlock. So here's Chloe will land out. Away to Mortlock who shoots. Actually, that might have been a hybrid mix between a cross and a shot. Today Morris was looking to get on the end of it, wasn't able to do so. As Gladesville get a throw here on the near side. It's a little bit hidden by the marquees because of the setup here at North Turramurra. We have to film off centre because at the halfway line, it's where the access driveway is for use by emergency services if it is required. Therefore, we have to keep clear of the driveway. Here's Karmas, who has her pass intercepted there. Tanaka will send it back to Coleman. Long clearing ball for Sinaga. Pepino looking to get on the end of it. Lena Karmas gets a touch. Lena Karmas trying to move it away. It will be cleared out for a throw-in for the visitors. As we are 3.5 minutes gone here in the second half. Still scoreless. Two best chances of the first half, both coming to the visitors. As Giselle Pepino had one of them. She's lost possession of the ball. The other one coming to her teammate up top in Lena Karmas. One blocked shot, one saved shot. As we're going to have a Tigers throw. A dangerous position. Here's Mortlock. Cross comes in at the far post, just over the head of Shanine Evans. And Gladesville will clear it down the line. It's just sneaked out of play, and so the Northern Tigers will keep it in their attacking half of the field. Oh, not quite able to reach its intended target for the Gladesville Ravens as they were hoping to launch a counter-attack. So the throw comes down the line here from Lily McMahon. We'll repeat the process a little bit further down the field. And at this stage, it doesn't appear as though there were any halftime substitutions for either side. Here's Laura Murtagh. She's got plenty of space to run into, quickly being closed down by Charlotte Mortlock. Long ball forward. And Anna Norton will get there ahead of Lena Karmas, who gives an approving nod to Teal Kilbride for the through ball. Here's Morris. Gets the pass away to Mortlock. It will go out to Rosie Ewan on the far side. Crossed in along the ground for Ellie Head. Cleared out by Keisha Allen. Has been everywhere in the defensive line this afternoon for the Gladesville Ravens. Taking no chances there. As the cross comes in, headed away. It's with Willandau. Goes back out to Mortlock. Crosses it in. Blocked. And Mortlock will head straight back over to the corner flag. For take two. Mortlock whips it in. Here's Head. Falls to Ewan, who lobs it forward on the left foot. And it's well wide for a goal kick, which will be taken by Eliza Coleman. Shadeen Evans pouching on the ball. Evans crossing it in, claimed by Coleman. Pass not quite able to reach Scarmadella, who was the intended target, and Shadeen Evans looked to take advantage. Here's Mortlock. Bernardi sends it forward. Headed over by Pepino. Cleared away by Cage. Here's Bernardi. Laura Murtagh getting in the way there. Cage. Ball goes long. Sent forward by Douglas. Sanaga sends it out here to Morgan Roberts. Roberts has got Karmas in the middle. Roberts might be able to go herself. Tight angle. Back on the inside. Karmas gets a touch. It's taken a deflection on the way out off of Karmas, and it will be a corner. The Northern Tigers players complaining. The referee has made her mind up, and it will be a corner. I will let you at home be the judge of that one. So whether the referee has got it right, but it is a corner. It will be Keiko Tanaka to launch it in on the left foot in swinging corner. Actually, more of a knuckleball style corner. Just going straight in the path. No real curl on it. Tanaka waiting for the pass back. Holds the line well. Saved by Norton. Lily McMahon looking at the assistant referee, wondering where the flag was, but Tanaka certainly on side. Timed her run incredibly well. as it'll be Allen making her way across to take the throw. 10 minutes gone here in the second half, still scoreless. Couple of good chances though for Gladesville in this game, and they might have another one here. Here's Karmas. Looks like he was going to cross it in, chooses to dribble it forward. Has the ball taken away from her by Isabella Keach. And today Morris not able to win the ball. Allen choosing to clear it away. Pepino gets the pass away to Sanaga. Here's Morgan Roberts. Puts it in. Sanaga gets away with it. What a save by Anna Norton. And Sanaga not able to get back on side for the follow-up pass from Morgan Roberts. Sanaga all alone, one-on-one. Got the shot away. And Anna Norton scrambling. Able to get a touch on it. What a play there from Anna Norton. The former Blacktown Spartan. Joined the Tigers last year. Here's Wallandow. Through ball looking for Shadeen Evans. Cleared away there by Teal Kilbride. Tigers throw. Will be taken by Lily McMahon, who looks to be gearing up for a long one. Throws it into the box. Finds Evans. Isn't able to control the first touch. Lena Karmas has got on the right side there of Tegan Douglas. Isabella Keach is able to clear the ball away. Bernardi goes to Ewan. Into Charlotte Mortlock. Ball sent long there by Douglas for Rosie Ewan to run onto. Who crosses it in. Headed away by Allen. It falls to Morris, who shoots. Cleared away by Murtagh. Ewan tries to put it back in. And referee has blown a penalty. Presumably there was a handball in there somewhere. And the Northern Tigers will go to the spot to get their opening goal, or a chance, I should say, at their opening goal of the 2026 NPL Women's New South Wales season. And it is going to be Charlotte Mortlock to step up to the plate. From 12 yards, it will be Mortlock versus Coleman. As we wait for the referee's whistle. As the whistle comes, Mortlock steps up, Mortlock shoots, Mortlock scores! And the Northern Tigers have the opening goal of their 2026 NPL Women's New South Wales season here in the 59th minute of play. It is the Northern Tigers 1. Gladesville Ravens now. And there has been it's been teasing here, the opening goal, and it comes to the home side. The Gladesville Ravens have certainly had chances today. Will need to keep that going if they want to try and level it. In the meantime, Angelina Scarmanella and Shadeen Evans getting into it. And the referee has adjudged it's Evans giving away the foul there in the wrestle there with Scarmanella. And Shadeen Evans is just going to get a little talking to from the referee. Just a final warning, perhaps. Nothing more. As the free kick is taken, go over the head of Karma. Sanaga gets on the end of it. Morgan Roberts trying to run onto it. Heads. And that one's going to fall just inside the fence line. Bounce over it. And a little kid has picked it up. Ellie McMahon clears it out for another throw. So we'll repeat the process. As will be Scarmadella to throw it in. Cleared away by McMahon. Is looking for Ellie Head. And she'll win a free kick. No, is it? Yeah. The referee looked like she was signaling that it was going to go back the other way before re-emphasising that no, it is indeed a Northern Tigers free kick. As I'm going to have a substitution here. As it will be Tanae Morris heading off. She's being replaced there by, I believe it was number 20, Jada Taylor. Here's Gisela Pepino. Rosie Ewan clearing it out for a throw. And it is indeed Jada Taylor who's made her way onto the field in jersey number 20. The bright pink boots and pink hair tie. As Charlotte Mortlock passing it back to McMahon. Here's Mortlock again. Landau. Pass comes away. Taylor not able to control the first touch. Might get a second opportunity here. It'll be Ellie Head to run onto it. And it's going to be a free kick for the Tigers. Is there a card coming out of the pocket? No, there isn't. Will be a free kick here for the home side. I'll be looking to double their advantage. Referee, the assistant referee here on the near side has a flag up in the air. Not sure what for. And Mia Valerde, who is the centre referee, seems uninterested in whatever the assistant here on the near side had the flag raised for. And in the meantime, it will be the free kick here for the home side. As it comes in, it's headed up by Gladesville. And we're going to have play stopped here. Trainer being waved on. It is a Gladesville Ravens player who is down. As the Northern Tigers players will come over to their bench and take this opportunity to get a drink of water. Of course, we are scheduled to have a hydration break, but not quite yet. Still a few minutes away from that. Sorry, a cooling break, I believe, is the official terminology. We are still scheduled to have a cooling break. If you have one in the first half, you must have one in the second half. So, given that the referee has not directed the players over to the sideline, so it's just the Northern Tigers players taking an opportunity while they have the chance to do so. Before we will get the official cooling break for the second half. And presumably a few minutes' time. In the meantime, play will get back underway with a drop ball. So no free kick. So very good crowd here at North Turramurra for Tigers Day. As this will be followed by some Football New South Wales League One men's action as well. So that ball is launched high up into the air. Gladesville not able to control it. McNulty losing possession there to Ellie Head. Here's Tanaka. Gets the pass away onto the far side to Laura Murtagh, who's trying to put Karmas in behind. Karmas coming back from an offside position. It's probably marginal, but certainly don't want to take any chances. Gladesville reset. Looking to move it forward out of their defensive half. Here's Scarmadella. Gets away from Jada Taylor. Ellie Head not quite able to get there ahead of Kilbride. We'll go back to the goalkeeper, Eliza Coleman. Here's Laura Murtagh. Tanaka. Karmas brings it down. Murtagh sending it forward. Miku Sanaga not quite able to run onto it before it goes out for a throw-in. And the referee is directing everyone over to the benches. We're going to have the second half cooling break. And I'm going to take this opportunity myself, as it is Northern Tigers 1, Gladesville Ravens 0 here in opening round NPL Women's New South Wales action from North Turramurra Recreation Area. And the cooling break is over here at North Turramurra. Gladesville Ravens will have 20 minutes plus stoppages to try and find an equaliser and perhaps try to go on with a winner if they want to claim anything from round one of the NPL Women's New South Wales season. We'll resume with a throw-in from Rosie Ewan, who launches it long into the air, headed away by Tanaka. Here's Scarmadella running onto it. Ewan. Here's Roberts. Ball hasn't quite gone out for a throw in. Scarmanella looking for options. Tanaka under a little bit of pressure there. Has to move it on quite quickly. Here's Kilbride looking for Roberts. It'll take a deflection on the way through from Lily McMahon. Sanaga gets it away to Roberts, crossing it in. And that one's not going to make it to the sideline. The referee waiting for a moment before blowing a free kick in favour of Gladesville. And it will be Hannah McNulty to step up and take it against her former side. Charlotte Mortlock, one in the wall. Traffic being directed there by Hannah Norton, the goalkeeper. Just waiting for the referee's whistle. As McNulty steps up, she puts it on into the middle. Lena Karmas has headed it home, but it won't count. There's a free kick that's been awarded to the Northern Tigers. Lena Karmas has her arms raised in the air. She can't believe it. That was a picture-perfect free kick, though, delivered by Hannah McNulty. And a gorgeous finish there by Lena Karmas. Unfortunately, it won't count. And it will remain 1-0 to the Northern Tigers. So I mentioned earlier, we've got quite the audience here for Tigers Day. Plenty of fans, as well as some former players hanging around. Free kick here awarded to Gladesville. Lena Karmas has to be careful. She is on a yellow card. She doesn't want to be seen to be paying dissent towards the referee. I did see Central Coast Mariners midfielder Izzy Gomez running around here earlier. Has of course been a star here at North Turramurra Recreation Area. Here's McNulty. Looking once again for Karmas, who heads it up in the air. Claimed by Norton. Gomez coming back last season after her A-League women's contract, or after the A-League women's season was done with the Mariners. As the Northern Tigers looking to run away with it, or unable to do so at that time of asking. Through Nikola Dominikovic. Who has come off the bench. I didn't see when that substitution took place. So my sincerest apologies for missing that one. Dominikovic was captain last season here at the Tigers. That cross coming in be claimed by Coleman. And Kaylee Shannon has also made her way onto the field in jersey number 17 for the Gladesville Ravens. Sanaga tries to put that one in behind. And Anna Norton picked that one up. So it looks as though Kaylee Shannon made her way onto the field for Laura Murtagh. As Coleman tries to move it out. Pass it on there to Tanaka. Ellie Head putting some pressure on. Coleman has to be careful here. Clears it away to McNulty, who's gone shoulder to shoulder with Chloe Willandau, who's come away with it. Willandau chips it in towards the middle. Jada Taylor shoots straight into the arms of Coleman. Bernardi be sent forward by Allen. Headed down by Lily McMahon. He's got options. Sends it out here to Jada Taylor, crossing it in. No one waiting for it in the middle. And a roll out for a Gladesville throw-in on the other side of the field. As the throw comes in. Here's Taylor, who shoots. Saved by Coleman. As we go on 13 minutes plus stoppages to go. Roberts sends it backwards. Ball. Well, it looked like it was going to come down the line for a moment. Not able to get the pass away and the pressure. We'll see Gladesville get a throw in. Headed forward by Karmas. Morgan Roberts wasting no time. Taking the throw in. Sanaga gets around Isabella Keach. Wasn't able to run onto her own pass there, and it will go out for a goal kick to the Tigers. Here's Keach. Allen sends it forward. Ewan clearing it long. Tanaka gets it away to McNulty. Here's Keisha Allen. Looking for Sanaga. Charlotte Mortlock. Run it out to Dominikovic there on the far side. Dominikovic crossing it in. Ellie Head gets on the end of it. Saved by Coleman. Who has to bobble it once before picking it up cleanly the second time. Well, bobbled it in the air, I should say. Karmas away to Pepino. Tries to run through. Rosie Ewan and Isabella Keach are lined up right there together. Wasn't able to do so. Here's Morgan Roberts. McMahon gets there first. Ahead of Miku Sanaga. Jada Taylor. Just trying to find an option. Pepino wins the ball off the feet of Beth Bernardi. And Karmas wants a foul. Lena Karmas, incredibly frustrated. I mentioned she is on a yellow card. So she has to be careful. The first yellow card was for dissent. In the meantime, Gladesville with the throw-in. Roberts goes back to Scarmadella. Roberts. Scarmadella. Crossing it in. Cleared away by Bernardi. That'll hit the marquee here. And I believe it was Harry Johnson there. Tried to pick it up, but it's ended up hitting her in the head. kind of. Blow definitely softened by the hands that were trying to catch it. And she's just having a conversation with the coach there in Lauren Phelps. So presumably she'll be making her way onto the field shortly. Sanaga gets it away to Karmas. Karmas tries to thread it through for Kaylee Shannon. Cleared out by Tegan Douglas. Morgan Roberts looking to take the throw quickly, keep the attack going. But we do have a Tiger down here, as the trainer has been waved onto the field. Looks like it might be Charlotte Mortlock who's down. Back to her feet. She will have to leave the field as before she's allowed to re-enter. There was no yellow card. There was no foul either, so she will have to leave the field before she is allowed to resume. So it will be 11 v 10 temporarily for the Gladesville Ravens. Morgan Roberts will be taking the throw in as soon as she's allowed to from the referee. There's the whistle. Sanaga will run onto it. He'll come back here to Roberts. We'll send that out off the back of Jada Taylor for another throw. Charlotte Mortlock re-enters the fray, so we are 11 v 11 once again. Roberts goes to Sanaga. Back to Roberts, who whips it in. Cleared away. It'll fall to Harriet Johnson, who did indeed make her way onto the field. Substituting on there in that little stoppage in play. It looks as though she's come on for Keisha Allen. Pepino sending it through. Lena Karmas got options. She might go herself. And Lena Karmas is passionate, shall we say? Might have to pop a couple of dollars in the swear jar. As the free kick taken, headed up by Tanaka. Here's Johnson. Not able to get there, actually. Dominikovic now Johnson. Battling for the ball. Ellie Head comes away with it. Here's Mortlock. Ewan crossing it in. And that rockets out off Pepino, who blocks the cross for a Tigers throw. Goal kick for the Ravens. Here's Roberts. Looking for options in the middle. Cross out off Lily McMahon, who's taken on the captain's armband. Shadeen Evans leaving the field. McNulty puts it in. McMahon clearing it out for a throw. As the throw comes in. McMahon, heads! Oh. Oh. Oh, this Lily McMahon has gone down with that clearance coming in place. Can we send the trainer up here next, please? Oh, that one's gone right into my left knee. I was trying to get out of the way, wasn't able to do so. Oh. 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 Always have to pay attention, regardless of wherever you are consuming a game of football. The ball could come your way at any moment. And so, yeah, it was Shadeen Evans that Nikola Dominikovic came on to the field for. 11v10 here for the moment for the Ravens. Although Ellie Head going back the other way. Lily McMahon rejoins play. Keiko Tanaka getting there to stop the attacking opportunity there for the former Watford player. As we edge closer to second half stoppage time. It will be Lily McMahon to take the throw. Still feeling a couple of the after effects there by the looks of things. As Chloe Willandout makes her way from the field. She'll be replaced by Olivia Cartwright. It's going to be a Northern Tigers throw. So they'll get to stay on the attack here. And absolutely love a second goal here, although they appear to be happy taking it to the corner. And trying to kill some time here. Free kick in favour of the Ravens. Actually, no, my apologies. It appears to be a throw-in. Substitution taking place. As we'll see number 7, Cora Villa, make her way onto the field. As a throw comes in. It looks as though it's Hannah McNulty who's made her way from the field. No, it's not McNulty, it's Teal Kilbride who's made her way off the field. Here's McNulty onto the ball now. Here's Dominikovic. He gets it away to Jada Taylor. That will be a free kick for the Northern Tigers as we are in stoppage time here in the second half. I have had a couple of injury stoppages as well as the cooling break. So probably looking at somewhere in the 4 to 5 minute vicinity of stoppage time. And Gladesville Ravens win a free kick here. So they'll have an opportunity to get out of their own end. Free kick will be taken across the face of goal to Harriet Johnson to try to create some space here on the far side. Johnson will send that out for a throw-in off of Olivia Cartwright. Tigers win the ball back. Here's Mortlock. Send it backwards to Ewan. Clearing ball claimed by Tanaka, kept in by Johnson. Sends it long. Cleared away by Keach. Bernardi gets a touch onto it. Finds Ellie Head. Sent forward by Cartwright. Going up for a Gladesville throw. 2 minutes down here in stoppage time. Kaylee Shannon not able to keep that one in play. And it will be a throw here from the Tigers. Trying to move it forward. Sanaga gets it away to Shannon. Gets the pass in on the inside. Cleared away by Keach. Ellie Head onto the ball. Jada Taylor's in space. She's not able to get away. Referee immediately waves away any appeal of a free kick. Gladesville trying to get it out of their own end. Charlotte Mortlock wins a free kick for her side. As she'll take as much time as possible. The referees we're coming over here. There is a Northern Tigers player down in back play. So we've got through about 2 minutes and 45 seconds of stoppage time. As I said, I imagine they'll be somewhere in the 4 to 5 minute range. So we've still got a couple of minutes left for Gladesville Ravens once play resumes to try to find an equalising goal and claim a point. And we're going to have a substitution, or at least the trainer's called for a substitution. They might not be able to get it ready. In fact, I think maybe the Northern Tigers are out of substitution windows, so they could have to finish this game with 10. Here's Rosie Ewan, who launches it as far forward as she can. Throw in for Gladesville. Harriet Johnson's looking for a ball. She wants to be quick. And in fact, I believe that the Northern Tigers might be out of substitution windows. So they will indeed have to finish the game with 10. So a good opportunity here for Gladesville if they can take advantage of the numbers. Here's McNulty. She's not able to move the ball forward. We sent down the line there. Tanaka not able to win it. Dominikovic taking it to the corner. She's in a battle for it with Tanaka. Dominikovic actually cuts back on the inside now. No free kick, says the referee. Gladesville looking for the opportunity to move it on. Time running out. Pepino will let it run onto her foot. Charlotte Mortlock gets there. Tackle. Free kick. And Charlotte Mortlock goes into the book. Here in the, what are we looking at? I think that's the 96-minute free kick. Pepino puts it into the box. Looking for Karmas. Headed away. Gladesville, Tanaka is under pressure here from Mortlock. Referee takes a glance at the watch. Coleman sends it forward, but it won't matter. The clock has run out on the Gladesville Ravens here at North Turramurra Recreation Area. And what a start to the NPL Women's New South Wales season. We've had end-to-end action here at the home ground of the Northern Tigers. Charlotte Mortlock's penalty of the difference between the two sides. As that was scored in the 50, I believe I've got 59th written down here, yes, 59th minute. Some yellow cards. Tanae Morris picking up one in the first half for the Northern Tigers in the 37th minute. And Charlotte Mortlock picking one up there in stoppage time. Lena Karmas in the 42nd minute picked up a yellow card of her own. And the Northern Tigers start life with a win under Finn Garrity. Gladesville Ravens certainly played quite well today. Will feel unlucky not to have come away with a point. But full time here from North Turramurra Recreation Area. It's the Northern Tigers 1, Gladesville Ravens 0. We thank you for joining us for the opening round action here in the NPL Women's New South Wales season. Plenty to come tomorrow. We've still got a game going on right now at Christie Park between Sydney Olympic, who have travelled to face NWS Spirit. But tomorrow's action, we've got Macarthur Rams hosting Manly at Linwood Park. That game kicking off at 3 p.m. At 4:50 p.m. we've got RPL Leichhardt versus Sydney University at Lambert Park. We've got the Illawarra Stingrays facing the Western Sydney Wanderers. They won't get to make their home debut at Lakelands Oval just yet, I don't believe, as it looks like that game has changed venues. Myanbar Community Park. The Western City Rangers, a team formerly known as the Mount Druitt Town Rangers, start their season against UNSW at Popondetta Park. And our match of the round, Hills United, last season's League One Women's Champions, will start off against, or I should say the promoted side from League One Women's. The premiers of that competition will start off against the Bulls FC Academy, who did the double here in the NPL Women's New South Wales last season. But for all of us here at Football New South Wales, my name is Paletti. We thank you so much for joining us here for this opening round of the NPL Women's New South Wales season. This is real football, homegrown.